Hey everyone, hey my dear brothers and sisters. This morning checking comments, I received an important comment that I want to comment on. Thank you to Robert very much for making this comment, and well, I'll read the comment first. Robert says, Josh, I have always appreciated that you approach this topic with great humility and care. Yet lately I have the slight impression that in quite a few of your more recent videos you have been rather hostile towards non-believers and made some snide remarks that do not strike particularly humble, let alone loving and forgiving. I know that this is hard to be all that, and I can't imagine how you must feel sometimes being attacked here by trolls or other people who have simply bad reaction against all this. It's hard for anyone. I can definitely relate from my day-to-day experience. Still, let's remember that we all fall short of God's glory, so we shouldn't put ourselves above non-believers. Remember that pride is one of the weapons the devil uses to catch us, particularly if we succeeded in resisting him in other circumstances, for instance, in seeing more clearly, so to speak, and become proud of that fact. We should not be hostile towards those who have another path than we do. They might well come around at some point, and we should try to be patient and forgiving as God is with us. Let us remember the story of the debtor. Was it Mark who was forgiven his debt but then failed to forgive another man's debt? He was punished severely. Thank you very much for this comment, Robert. And I do admit, like, there's some times where I get comments that annoy me and I want to have a conversation with this person, and it's just, YouTube has a block and delete and all that kind of thing, and I should use that in some cases. I do want to help people that don't see, but sometimes it's just not the right time, or the person's just way too angry, and like, if someone's angry and comes here and starts commenting all rude to me and swearing and whatever, I shouldn't get sucked into that, and I have been getting a little sucked into that. So I appreciate Robert's comment because it kind of checks me, and like, I don't like being angry. I always regret it. If I'm angry at someone, a little time passes and I'm like, why did I do that? That wasn't the right thing to do. I hope a lot of you know what I mean. I never want to be like overly rude. I am sarcastic in some videos and I do joke around at times, but getting sucked into a troll's comments, I don't want to do that anymore. And I want people to be saved. And I want to, like, if I'm going to be a Christian, if I am a Christian, but I want to represent Jesus Christ very well. And I want people to be like, yeah, maybe this guy's onto something. And like, you never know, like a certain video or a certain string of words I put together, or you brothers and sisters in the comment section, we never know how that might impact someone's life. And I need to remember that. We should remember that. So again, I wanted to start this video by thanking you, Robert, for this. It kind of put me in check because, I do get angry sometimes, and I'm angry at the world, and I'm angry at people, and I should show them more love and be more kind and considerate, right? What's that old saying? I don't like too many old sayings, but you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, that kind of thing. So again, thank you, Robert, for this, brothers and sisters. I love you. I love you very much, and I love your comments. We're doing this together, and it's comments like Robert that he's noticed something about me. Maybe he saw, like, I had a big thing yesterday where I got into it with a troll, and I was just really irritated by this person, and it's just not a good thing to do. Asia Argento is an actress, I believe, and I've shown her before. Right here, look, she's wearing a crown of thorns. Is she paying respect to Jesus? Nope, I would guess not. It's mockery and blasphemy. There's Eve with the serpent, and she's doing the Baphomet pose here, right? And the person next to her is doing the 666 and the Eye of Horus. In this comment, right, it's like the Eye of Horus symbolism and like the third eye symbolism, which go hand in hand. And look at some of the comments here. Someone says, one more of these disgusting ones. And then another person says, the all-seeing eye, you have been sold into a system even before you were conceived. Repent before it's too late. Someone else says, I knew you were one of them. And they say you're blind and whatever. And then someone else comments here saying, my third eye is opening. Mostly I see with my eyes closed, but now I'm starting to see things with them open. I wasn't trying to open it. It's terrifying and beautiful. I never thought something like this was possible. The entities, which are demons, the entities were the biggest surprise. Sometimes the visuals are very science fiction-y. It's hard to explain to others. It's too much for most people to be able to grasp. I think it scares them. So when it's frightening, it can be lonely. I hear myself telling people the things I've experienced, and I think I sound like a mad woman. LOL. It's 100% real experience, peering into other dimensions. Please be careful with this, everyone. I know there's some New Age people that watch this channel and think that meditation, chakras, third eye, all that stuff is just fine, but it is not fine. These entities, they're not good and bad entities, right? You know, these are demons that people are dealing with. And I've never experienced something like that, and I don't plan on experiencing something like that. I can research it, and I appreciate feedback from people, but please be careful with this, okay? All you need is Jesus. She's not hiding it. Her shirt says Satanic Feminist. And we'll go back and there's more stuff here. But I'll wrap this video up. I just wanted to comment with Robert's comment. And I know, doing this, I feel honored to do this. And, not everyone's going to understand it. And some people are very angry at me when they come here. Like, what is all this nonsense? I love this celebrity. And there is a lot of that. And I can understand that because I didn't know this stuff until like years ago. In 2015, I started seeking for the meaning of life, the truth. The truth is Jesus. There's the Tower of Babel there she's got. More, this woman has her third eye open. Right, there's her with her dad, and she's doing one eye symbolism on him. And she's wearing a jacket that says Lucifer. Brothers and sisters, everyone else, we live in a biblical world. The world is pretty scary at times, and again, it can drive us mad at times, but let's stay sane and let's get through this with Jesus Christ. He's the one that's getting us through this. Hopefully we can go home soon. The world is sold out to who? They want to call him that, but he is Satan, the enemy of God, the enemy of Christians, the enemy of everyone, in fact. This is not a joke. The world is biblical. Everyone will find that out someday. I hope they find it out soon and have faith in Jesus Christ to have salvation. He's the only way. He's the way, the truth, the life. God bless you.